Hi, my name is Sabria Croom, and today we'll be discussing how to debunk the accounting profession. When I was on my way to graduating the 8th grade, I decided to start thinking about what I wanted to do with my life. I knew that I wanted to be able to understand money and make money. The only profession at the time that I could think of was accounting, because I knew that I liked numbers and I could do math really well. So, with that mindset of getting an accounting degree, I knew that I would have to become a bank teller. My career path and the profession I will be going into has changed drastically since then. So, you may be wondering what accountants actually do. Accountants are actually professionals who are responsible for keeping and reporting financial records. That is somewhat of what bank tellers do, but as I came to college, I learned that my degree is the key for me to open so many doors to a plethora of professions. As I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, one of the main things I had to decide is whether I wanted to do work in public accounting or private accounting. You may be wondering, what does that mean? When working in private accounting, you'll be working for a singular company and working on one financial statement. An example company for working in private accounting would be if you're an accountant for Tesla. But when you are going to work in public accounting, you are working on multiple companies at once and providing them different services. And a few companies that do this are the big four accounting firms. The two main paths you go down for public accounting is audit or tax. When I had to make this decision, I knew I wanted to do something that would give me a lot of experience. So I decided to take the public route, and I had to make my next decision on whether I would like to do audit or tax. An auditor is a person authorized to review and verify the accuracy of financial records and ensure the companies comply with the SEC. The tax profession is when professionals determine tax strategies that defer, minimize, or eliminate tax payments, and arrange audits with taxation authorities. These accountants prepare tax documents for many companies and individuals. I didn't take classes on audit or tax before. I started my search for internships with companies. So I decided to go with audit because I believed that taxes would just be boring. So I started to join seminars for companies and applying for internships in audit. Through the hard trials and tribulations, I was able to land myself an internship with one of the big four accounting firms, Deloitte, for the summer of 2021. Deloitte was my dream company, and I had really liked the environment with the people. Now, the next step I had to do was start preparing myself on what to expect for the internship. And I was lucky enough that I had taken my audit and tax class before I started my internship. So I did realize, with the knowledge I gained, that audit was actually interesting. And I'm glad I picked it because it can be very hands-on. But I did have a misconstrued representation of how tax would work for companies, and it's actually interesting as well. Who knows? Maybe if I get bored, I will switch over from audit to tax or do something different because there are so many opportunities I can take with accounting. Now you would think, since I am on track to getting an accounting degree, secured an internship, and could have a potential full-time job, I should be satisfied with my accomplishments. But I've always wanted to go above and beyond. During my second internship with a security company named AGB Investigative Services, I had worked in the finance department. I started to gain more knowledge on what accounting was and what my career would look like for me as an accountant. But one day, the CFO of the company told me the story of how he became a CPA, and that he was among a few Black men and women who have received this certification. He said that I should become a CPA to go above and beyond because I have potential. At the time, I didn't know how important having a CPA was, but I was exposed to the idea before college. Now in college and on job applications, you are asked, do you have a CPA? Or when will you be receiving your 150 credits to qualify for the CPA? The big question is, what does the CPA stand for, and what is it? The CPA stands for a Certified Public Accountant, and is a professional who has met state licensing requirements to earn this title. It's kind of like getting your JD for lawyers. It's the highest point you can go into your career. The requirements differ for each state, but you need 150 credits, a year of work experience under a licensed CPA, and you must pass the 4-part CPA exam. Each test is 4 hours long. In my mind, I said this is going to be difficult, but this is my next step on what I want to fulfill in my accounting journey. And I want to strive to do something that is seen as challenging and is not common for many Black women in the field to have. So I am now on my journey to getting my 150 credits by getting my master's in accounting. And from there on, I plan on sitting from the CPA exam to receive my CPA license. What do I plan on doing with these accounting degrees and wanting to become a CPA? I plan on going back to my city, which is Chicago, and educating minority students in Chicago public high schools about the accounting profession. The reason why teaching high school students from CPS is important to me because this is the system that I graduated from. I was not taught about different careers you could pursue in college. We were just taught what we need to graduate with our high school degree and apply to for college. So I feel if I knew the different opportunities that you could have with other professions, maybe I would be in another career path right now. I don't regret the decision I made, but I do know some people that do because we based our majors off of prior knowledge. So if I could expand the knowledge of students that don't know what accounting is, I believe that it will help them make better choices on the career path that they take. I want them to have an actual view on what they actually can do with this accounting degree and have more knowledge than what I had when I was going through with this process. I want to show them that it is possible as a minority student that they can go above and beyond and to achieve the highest credential in the profession. Also on my career journey, I would like to become a CFO of a company or partner of a public accounting firm later on in my career. I hope you were able to gain a little knowledge about the accounting profession through my perspective and at minimum learn that there are more options besides being a bank teller.